What's going on, guys? It's your boy DMC Sports back with another video. Lightning win this one 7-3. I would say a solid performance by the Tampa Bay Lightning. And before I start on this video, this is to the sports podcasters, I'm not going to say Toronto Maple Leafs fans. I'm not going to say that, but to the sports podcasters, to the sports analysts, people that talks about the sports hockey on TV. They're horrible. When I say horrible, when you look at this Tampa Bay Lightning team, this is they've done an amazing job for the past years. I feel like they get no credit at all when credit's due. When we bully a team like we did tonight, like we did last year, like we did almost every year, it gets to a point where's the credit when the credit's due? We have the experience. We have the horses. Stop saying, oh yeah, but we all know that this is a different Toronto team. We all know that they picked up weapons that they didn't have last year. We all know that they're better than last year. Okay, but don't single out the Lightning, acting like the Lightning don't have no more gas in the tank. Just don't disrespect this team. This is what they do when you disrespect this team. I scroll down Twitter, I scroll down YouTube, and I see all these Lightning sports analysts. They saying, oh yeah, Tampa, they don't have the horses. They can't match up against Toronto. They can't do this, they can't do that. But look what happened tonight. And then I'm inside of one Toronto Maple Leafs sports analyst for, I don't know, CP something. I don't care. It's the Maple Leafs channel, I guess. They saying the Toronto Maple Leafs were really nervous, and that's why they were really nervous, so they were too nervous to play. Basically, I look at it as how can you make that excuse? If the Tampa Bay Lightning was losing against the Toronto Maple Leafs, it'll be a different story how Tampa doesn't have the horses to catch up to Toronto Maple Leafs. They don't have the speed. They're getting outmatched. But look what just happened. Toronto just got dominated. Tampa just destroyed the Maple Leafs in area, fashion, way, form. I'm talking destroyed them. Broke them to pieces. And for the Toronto players, I love Mitch Marner. He's a really good player. I like Austin Matthews. He's a real good player. But the rest of the players, for Bunting to do something so disrespectful, do something so crazy like that, it shows you what kind of player he is. It kind of reminds you of Kadri from last year. That's what it reminds you of. That's how I don't care if he plays hard. I don't care if he's a sandpaper guy that's on the ice and that loves to fight. You don't hit people like that. And for Toronto to I guess challenge that, it's like a slap in the face. It's like, why are you challenging that if you see that his elbow went up and Chernek's face or his shoulder? He laid his shoulder in Chernak's face, and you still want to challenge it? I'm glad you guys lost that challenge. It shows you what kind of fan base you guys are, and this is not for the Toronto Maple Leafs fans. And I hope you guys don't hate me for this, but I'm so disgusted on how that player Bunton is. He's a disgusting bad of a player that's supposed to be good on the Toronto Maple Leafs. That supposedly is good again. That supposedly is a really good player on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sorry. And it goes to show when you see a team just like that Mikey Estima hit. I feel like that was a clean hit, but I seen the shoulder and his face. We couldn't get 5 minutes off that. I don't know. I mean, it goes both ways, but Hedman played the first period. Hedman played the first period, and when he came back, he got on the ice, did a little circle, and he skated off. I don't know what was wrong with him. Hopefully he's back. In game 2 on Thursday, I will give you guys an update if I hear something, definitely. But Mikey Estima, I think he's going to come back. I think they were just playing it safe for it was the protocol for concussion protocol. But that Chernak hit, it was disgusting hit. It shows you what kind of player he is. And the Lightning is going to see that. I don't want the Lightning to go out there and try to target him, but when you try to hurt another player because you're mad because you're getting outplayed, you don't do those kind of you don't do that kind of stuff. That's a disgusting player. And whatever happens to him when he plays Tampa again. And I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna enjoy it. I don't give a crap what nobody says. It's my channel. I don't care. And I'm going to enjoy it. I hope nothing bad happens to him, but you see what kind of player he is when he does that to a player that's outworking him, outscoring him, beating him. All right, let's not talk about that no more. It makes me real mad. I'm trying not to cuss in this channel. Okay, so Corey Perry had a wonderful game. I just feel like he was doing really wonderful in this game. He was greedy for the puck tonight. He was just clearing a way out for Vasi, and he was winning his puck battles. He was forechecking. He just did a wonderful job. He's very disruptive on the ice, and that's bad for the other team. Braden Point picked up 2 goals tonight. He's up to 53 goals for the season, and he had a heck of a game. You see when you have a healthy Tampa Bay Lightning team on the ice, because it goes to show right here. If we could stay healthy, that'd be wonderful. Tanner Janot he's day by day now, which is wonderful. So he may come back on game 2 or 3, but hopefully he comes back inside this series. Nikita Kucherov had a wonderful game. He had 1 goal tonight with 2 assists. Steven Stamkos, just the whole team. Radish and Chernak, they stepped up. Chernak, he stepped up. When Victor Hedman was out, Chernak had to step up. Radish had more ice time. Radish stepped up in big moments. When you see a rookie step up like that, like Perbix, like Radish, it amazes me how sports analysts that don't watch the Tampa Bay Lightning like us fans do, they look over the Mikey Eskimos, they look over the Radish, they look over the Nick Perbix. We already know these players. We know what they can do. We know what Radish can do. when Radish outplays, yeah, but when Radish boxes out Austin Matthews, March Marner doesn't make him do nothing, and Nick Purpose does the same thing, this is going to be a hell of a series with them. It's going to be a big momentum boost for both the rookies, and it goes to show when the Tampa Bay Lightning picks these rookies up, they mold them into a really good player, and the Tampa Bay Lightning is good for that. So I just don't understand these sports analysts saying how the Tampa Bay Lightning doesn't have the defensive core to stop this Toronto Maple Leafs team. But we just did. It doesn't make sense to me. It aggravates me how they don't give the Tampa Bay Lightning credit. They don't. They don't give them credit at all. It's crazy. And Vasi, let's talk about Vasi. Vasi had a wonderful game. He had to make a lot of key saves during this game. He just had a incredible game. I feel like he didn't have too many looks, but when we needed a save, he made some really good saves to just stop the Toronto Maple Leafs. And it goes to show when you have the sports analysts before this game, they said, yeah, the Lightning have been playing bad for a month. And I was talking with one of my family members, friends, saying how they don't know what they're talking about. These sports analysts are crazy, saying, oh, yeah, the Tampa Bay Lightning have been playing bad for a month. It's like, why? Who cares about home ice advantage? Who cares? You just looked at it, yeah, but you just seen it. You just seen home ice advantage get taken away to you like this. You just seen it. Who cares if the Tampa Bay Lightning has been playing good for a whole month? Why do you want to have a tired Tampa Bay Lightning team going into the playoffs? Why do you want to have a Tampa Bay Lightning team that's injured and going into the playoffs? No, you just want to coast. You're already in the playoffs. It's all right, just coast. You don't have to win games. You're in the playoffs. Who cares about home ice advantage? You see what happened to Toronto. They got it taken away from them. It's still game one, so I'm not talking crap, but don't underestimate this Lightning team. It happens to us every year. It happens to us last year. We didn't have the horses to beat the New York Rangers. We didn't have the horses to beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. Just stop. I'm sick of people underestimating this Tampa Bay Lightning team. We have the experience. Just like I said in the last video, we have the experience. We know how to play in the playoffs. This Toronto Maple Leafs team, they are a really good team. But do they have experienced players that played in the playoffs? Yes, they have Riley, they have Shen, and correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, but I don't know no other players that has any Stanley Cup playoff experience. I mean, Mitch Marner but I'm talking like Stanley Cup, the Stanley Cup. I'm talking about actually deep in the playoffs experience. This Tampa Bay Lightning team has it. They have the patience. They have Vasi. They have the team for it. Just because they pick up two players, just because they lost McDonough, just because they lost Palat, yeah, they were a big part of this team, but that's not the whole team that you lost. That's not the whole team you lost. So we still have all our players. So let's go to the sports analyst. Before you start saying Tampa Bay Lightning's washed, they're tired, they're this, they're that. No, they're not. You don't know. You don't know what's going on inside these people's heads inside the locker room. You don't know what they're talking about inside the locker room. You just look at it, what's going on paper, and you just look at 1 month of the Lightning just coasting, and you want to say they're playing bad. Who cares? We didn't need to win those games. Who cares? Anyways, sorry about all my babbling. I'm just mad about that. I need to get that off my chest. But the Lightning win this one 7-3. This was a beautiful performance. Everybody showed up. Vasi showed up. Nikita Kucherov. I felt like entering in this game that the Lightning were going to do really good, but I feel like they were going to start slow. But they proved me wrong. They played wonderful till the whistle blew and till the end of the whistle blew. They played wonderful. And if we can steal another one in Toronto, I feel like in Tampa we're going to dominate even more because that's our barn. So if we can steal another one in Toronto, imagine coming into Tampa being up 2-0. So, guys, let's see how it goes. I keep you updated on. I'll try to keep you updated on Hedman and Chernak and Mikey Esamite. Hopefully they come back healthy. I know probably John Cooper was playing to save and didn't want them to come back. But guys, if you guys like the video, like and subscribe. And I do a lot of Tampa Bay Lightning content, Tampa Bay Rays, just any Tampa Bay team. But guys, like the video. Yeah, because I seen my views going up a little bit. So guys, just like the video and put whatever comments you want. I don't care if you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. Just tell me how you feel about this game. I mean, I wasn't sitting here trying to talk crap about the Toronto Maple Leafs team. I'm just sick of people underestimating the Lightning, and I just didn't like the Bunting hit. I don't like what kind of player he is. He's just a disgusting player. Reminds me of Kadri, but worse. So, all right, guys, like the video, like and subscribe, and comment if you guys feel any different about this video. Guys, I'm gonna be posting tomorrow. Thank you guys, always forever. Go Tampa.